Hi folks, so this is just a quick video on how to make custom QR codes using a company logo or something in the background. So I'm choosing a site called qrcodemonkey.com just because it has a lot of free features on it. So if you go to qrcodemonkey.com, you'll see you've got URL, text, email, phone, SMS, etc. So lots of things that you can do without having to pay. And adding the logo image at the back can make your QR code stand out and look unique. And QR codes can be good for a number of reasons. They can shorten a URL so that people are not having to type or click. And we know that this can be an issue for people with accessibility issues using mouse, keyboard. Large portion of the population has struggles with mouse, keyboard, keypads, that kind of thing. So this really helps them out. So it's a good thing to do, and it's super easy, so that makes it even better. So I'm going to come here. I'm under URL, but you have all these other choices that you could do. And I'm just going to put in Google. And I've used it before, you can see. And then I'm going to go to set colors. Actually, I'm going to add my logo image next. So I used a picture of my horse, India, and I used Copilot to convert it to an artistic line drawing. And I'm going to go over that in a separate video so you can see how to do that. So I'm going to go to add logo image and click upload image. And you can see sort of the evolution of how this happened. That was India and a friend's horse. We were down at an indoor arena down the street. And then I wanted her kind of artistic line drawing was just sort of popping into my head when I did this. That was her cropped. So I cropped her out first, and then I had her as a colored line drawing and a plain line drawing, and I decided to go with the colored line drawing. So I'm going to select that and click open, and I will cover that in a different video. So there we've got India getting ready to be a QR code, and then I'm going to go to set the colors. So I'd like it to stand out a little bit, and I'm going to go and change this. Remember, you get on this side, you'll get, if you click, you will get the rainbow of colors for that particular selection. So I'm going to come down to here because I'm going to do sort of an orangey type thing. Oh, that's too light for me. Something sort of burnt orange, so almost red but not red. Sorry, as I micromanage the colors a little bit here. I'm going to go with something like that. So the parts of the QR code, these are the eyes that you're seeing in the squares, and then we've got the rectangles or squares that make up the pattern, and then there's a background. So it has a couple of different parts to it that you can, if you like the colors, you can fiddle around with the color. You've got color gradient here, single color, and custom eye color. I'm going to custom eye color. I do want it just to be black, so I'm just gonna actually pick something that's a little bit off black, I think. Yeah, try that. And then I think that's about it because I've got my image loaded. Yeah, we've got India there, so that's good. And the last thing to do is to create the QR code. Once you've created it, you can download it. It becomes a PNG, and you do have some other choices here for people to understand SVG and PDF and EPS. You can do those different files, but you can download it as a PNG, which is essentially an image, portable network graphic. And then you can treat it like any other image and place it in a poster or website, whatever it is you're wanting to do with your QR code. So I'm going to click Create QR Code. And there she is. Probably the most important thing to do with QR codes, make sure they work, because they're not 100% actually. So it is a good idea to pick up your phone, double check that that QR code is working before you distribute it to anybody, because I have certainly had them not work. So I check on them a lot. This one is working great. That's perfect. So then I can continue and download it. So as I said, one of the things I like about this website is that there is no sign up, and most of the features are free. So that is great for the work that I do for my students. But if you go to download PNG, it will prompt you to do a free sign up to their professional QR code generator. However, you don't have to do anything. It will still generate your code just like it did for me. So there is my QR code, and I'll go to India's folder. Ooh, so many folders, so much stuff. And I'm actually going to go to V2. This is the second version. I did one for something else. And I can put it with my other India QR code. So there it is. And then, depending on what you want to do with it, you can take that PNG and, like I said, put it in a website, put it in a flyer, put it in a mobile app, whatever you want to do with it. And it's super simple to do. And again, you have these other choices: text, email, phone, SMS, vCard, MeCard, location, Facebook, Twitter, etc. All of that there. And then if you need to do like a PDF, I believe you do have to pay for that, or a couple of the other features here like feedback and rating are paid features through this site, but most of the stuff is free. Anyway, so that is a very simple way to make a unique looking QR code with using either a company logo or a photo of something that will, you think, trigger your brand. And it only takes 5 or 6 minutes to do. All right, so that's it for this one. Happy computing, and I'll see you in the next one.